refused to stop melting down, and today we get to watch them refuse to accept that Trump won.
Trump is not a legitimate president!
Trump is not a legitimate president!
Trump is not America!
Trump is not America!
We love America!
We love America!
No, you don't.
I believe that Trump is never going to be president and that Kamala will be. That is my feeling, and I cannot shake it. No matter what people say, or election's over, we've got the results, this is the way it's going to be. No, it's not going to be that way. Everything in me says that. And I'm wondering, do you all feel it too? Because this is incredible.
Yes, I agree. It's incredibly delusional thinking.
I got proof. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. Him and Elon Musk, they cheated. Trust the old lady when she tell you. They cheated, baby.
I knew something fishy was going on with this election. And everybody was saying the numbers didn't add up. And they not adding up.
Why is he able to just play by his own rules and get away with it? Why do we let him? How is any of this okay? How did we even allow him to run for president again? Where are the checks and balances for this kind of stuff? Why wasn't it put in place? He shouldn't have been able to fucking run. And now look at, what are we doing? What's gonna happen?
Well, he's going to get inaugurated and he's going to move back into the White House. That's what's happening.
To all the MAGA men who told me that I'm ugly and unattractive because I have chin hairs, you know what? I'm going to keep them there, and I'm not going to get rid of them just for you until 1, Trump is in handcuffs on his way to prison, or 2, we find out that Harris actually won this election. So, you guys can suck it.
Absolutely zero sex. Nothing. The doors are locked and the lights are out. Don't make this any harder than it has to be. Total non-starter. Sorry. You brought this on yourself, Trumpster. Go cry about it.
So you know how Elon Musk stated that there was an app or there was something that let him know 4 hours before the election results were out to actually know what the results were? That could be because Starlink was used to tally up some of the votes. And Starlink is Elon Musk's internet company. So I just want to know, when is the court date going to be for Elon Musk?
Map of the results. They literally called everything. And if that wasn't crazy enough, like I'm not even sure what the odds of doing that are, or if it's ever been done. I'm not sure. Somebody let me know. Elon commented on it and he referred to something about the prophecy. Just 2.42% to go and the prophecy will be fulfilled. And again, it's the exact final result. And then the FBI completed a raid on the CEO's house early Wednesday. So between this and all the sketchiness coming out about Elon's meetings with the Iran's ambassador to the UN, which is illegal and a federal felony, it really seems like the walls are starting to close in.
Oh, not the walls are closing in again.
Can you imagine how much better this world would be if we stopped listening to white men?
For the last several days, I've had this thought rolling through my head practically every 10-15 minutes.
I just saw a TikTok that said that Kamala could still be the 47th president of the United States if Joe Biden were to step down as president. That would make Kamala the 47th president, and she could issue executive orders for all of her policies that she wanted, which are extremely popular policies, not to mention, like, they just make a lot of sense. Anyways, and a little kind of gotcha to Trump is that all of his merch already says that he's the 47th president, so he would have to redo all of his merch to say 48th president. Come on, Biden, step down. Step down and let Kamala be president. Oh my God, what a wonderful idea. And then the Trump administration would have to, like, undo all those executive orders showing him for the snake that he truly is. Come on, Biden, step down.
I hate it here. We live in a country that hates women. We can't pretend anymore. What are we doing?
Biden is about to hand the White House over to a man who incited a violent mob, who compromised our national security, who has talked about being a dictator on day one, who just made a joke about running for a 3rd term, who has said he's going to protect women whether they like it or not, who is being followed around by a billionaire who has, Elon Musk in on his conversations with world leaders, with Zelensky, who is clearly being blackmailed by Putin, and we're just going to hand it over to this guy? We're just going to be like, well, what can you do? Peaceful transfer of power. This is not a normal election. This is not normal circumstances. We are in danger. Our lives are in danger. Our economy, our country, our world is in danger. And democratic leadership is nowhere to be found.
I get one more email or text message from the Democratic Party asking us for money after we donated $1 billion in a month, and this entire administration just stood there and let this happen. We did nothing. We did nothing. And to have to watch Joe Biden in the White House shake that man's hand and treat him with dignity and respect as if he has earned that after calling us, liberals, the enemy within, Joe Biden shook his hand, smiled, treated him with kindness. That was infuriating. Don't come at me and call me a quitter. Maybe they need a little pressure. Maybe if we tell them that we are angry, they will do something. We lost because we are playing by rules that no longer exist. So screw decorum and be unprecedented. 91 criminal charges, grand jury indictments. Merrick Garland did nothing. Joe Biden had total immunity. He could have expanded the court. He could have done anything he wanted to stop this. He did nothing. He invited a man who did not invite him.
Why am I not surprised that these people don't understand how presidential immunity works?
To the White House and greeted him with smiles. If you are a liberal woman in a red state who did not vote for this, and you've been thinking about getting a divorce, do it. Do it now. Do not wait. If you are a conservative woman who did vote for this, rot in it.
Okay, so this is going to be another one of those fart around and find out videos. I feel like people are severely underestimating what's about to happen to this country. First of all, I just want to say there's not very much money in my 401k, so I'm personally, before the end of this month, trying to cash that out because I know I'm going to need that money. I'm gonna cash it out, and I'm going to put whatever is in there in my, savings before the government just straight up takes it.
Don't look to this woman for financial advice.
MAGA women who voted for Trump, they did so because they have no way of taking care of themselves and they have to rely on a man. So when they see women who are financially independent, I think there's a little bit of jealousy there, and they want us to feel the same imprisonment that they feel because they have to rely on a man. I said what I said. I say it with my chest. But
you voted for Donald Trump because he hates the people you hate. And you love to hate. Because if you're not hating, you don't feel like you're alive.
Are you guys tired of drinking liberal tears, or do you want me to continue with the victory lap? Let me know the answer to that question in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in to Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie.